Now I could be wrong, but that looks like a lot of cold on the horizon. The cold weather is definitely starting. 6 below right now, but they're calling for, what is it, like 60 below wind chills, and the actual air temperature is going to get down to like 30 below. So this morning I went to Platteville and I went to Farm and Fleet, and I got a bunch of wood pellets that I'm going to throw in my wood stove. I'm going to start up my wood stove because they said if you have a house that's older like mine, and when the wind is blowing at its hardest, they said that older houses like mine aren't going to be able to keep up. So I went and got a bunch of wood pellets. I'm gonna be running the wood stove all night, and I'm gonna go clear off my LP vent as well. I see that there's ice building up on it. I can see from here, but I got 11 bags of wood pellets. That should at least get me through today and tomorrow, or tonight and tomorrow night. That's when it's supposed to be at its worst. It looks like the cold front, or whatever it is coming up over the horizon now. I suspect once that's past us, the temperature is going to start dropping off significantly. So I'm gonna put those wood pellets in, start the wood stove, and then Luna and I are gonna run into the house where Rocket is waiting for us. Since I'm settling in for the night, I'm gonna plug my truck in. So I actually had to cut out the block heater the other night, and on the 6.6 LP5, anyway, this motor, they had it curled up over here next to the passenger side battery, and I couldn't find it. It probably took me a good 10 minutes of hard looking to find it. But I had to cut it out. They had it all zip tied up nice and cozy, and I've been plugging it in, and especially with a diesel and temperature like this, you're gonna want to plug it in because it'll be easier on the motor. As with any block heater, it's always a good idea after you plug it in to make sure that you can actually hear it running. I doubt you'll be able to hear it now with the wind and the birds, but yeah, I can't hear it, but it should make a little bit of a sound to let you know that it's running at least. So, all right, time to close it up. All right, let's go inside. So I just started my truck up, and it got down to 50 below with wind chill last night, so it was a little cold. I'm gonna go feed the calves. I'm gonna go and check on the waterers too, just to make sure that nothing's froze up. If it is, then we got to figure out something to do about it, because we're supposed to have just as cold temperatures again tonight, and then they're saying it's supposed to be up to like 40 this weekend, which, I mean, I'm not totally against, but I don't like huge temperature variations, because especially with the cattle, they don't really seem to take it too well when it goes from 40 down to negative 20s, 30s. So I'm letting the truck warm up. I've already got the buckets in the back of the truck, and all we got to do is just throw the buckets out and make sure that the waterers are still intact. Water is good. Hey guys. This one's good too. Hey guys. Luna, sweetheart. Hey, baby. Cold, aren't you? We're gonna go back inside in a little bit. Just hold on. Cold is cold. I don't care what they say. Basically, to me, once it reaches a certain temperature, the cold air feels the same. What we have to pay attention to is how cold your extremities get, because I've been staying out here for 5 minutes and my hands are already going numb. As far as like my core body temp, I mean, I'm not cold whatsoever. So I'm not exactly dressed the best for this cold weather, but if I was going to be out here for longer, I would definitely want to have more insulation. But still, in temperatures like this, I think it's more important to make sure that your hands and your feet are staying warm, because it reaches a point, honestly, which I think is about like 10 below, where it no longer is a matter of how long can I stay out here and not get hypothermia or not start to shiver, and it becomes a matter of how long can I stay out here before I have to start cutting off fingers. So anyway, for anybody else out there, stay warm for the rest of the winter. We have to come out here and feed out here tomorrow, but they're saying it's going to start warming up tomorrow night. So anyway, let's put the truck away. Well, Travis and I are about to head out to my place. We're about to feed calves. We need to put out bales for just about everyone. And we've already got the buckets loaded up. So Travis is gonna come up, get the pallet tines, and then we're gonna head out. What? Rocket. Ready? The cows don't seem to be taking too much of a hurt. The water is still unfrozen, which is good. The truck coming over here said it was 10 below out right now. So, yeehaw. But we're gonna put bales in. I don't see any cows that are down and looking like they're getting sick or anything, so they look pretty good. So the corn that we're feeding is cracked. It comes cracked from the feed mill that we have under the harvester. Basically, there's just 2 cylinders that go around and around and just crush the corn as it passes through. We also mix some mineral in with it as well. Not totally sure what the mix is. Alright. What's the matter, Luna? Huh? What's the matter? Luna. So the calves that we had bottle raised are out here in the pole shed still growing. We're gonna aim to sell them next spring. So whenever it starts to warm up, hopefully they'll start to take off a little bit more in their growth. This time of year, the cattle put a lot of their energy towards staying warm. But down in the steer lot, we have all of the beef calves that were born last spring. And then all of Dad's cattle right now are down at Travis's place, and all of my cows are in the barnyard here. So we're talking about buying 50 more head of cattle for bred cows, just for me, and then that can kind of help supplement my farm income. Just a thought right now. We're trying to do the numbers on it, but we'll see if anything becomes of it. So we're gonna head back to the farm now. Unfortunately, with this cold weather, I've gone through 3 batteries in like half an hour. So I don't really think I'll be able to get much more. They're saying that it's supposed to get warm after this last snow here, but after that, who knows what we're gonna get. So with that, I'll let you all go. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Be sure to check out the podcast that I did for Fastline Fast Track, and that is down in the description of this video. Also, Jamie started making How Farms Work mugs, so I put those on my store as of Wednesday because I posted them for the live stream. Jamie just handed me the first cup and it's just like, these look pretty good. So I decided we're gonna sell them, and yeah, should be pretty good. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you next time.